so.
Okay, well, I'm gonna mute myself just in case.
Okay. All right. Hello and welcome all. We are working on a mission to get to the the galaxy. So during our time where I haven't been able to stream, I've still been able to play some. A break and just sitting down in there, and somebody gave me a live ship. So we're also going to be working on um, whatever we got to do to get that thing cracking and going. My next part of that is somewhere around 10 o'clock, 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, because it takes 20 hours for each in between time, and there's like 5 different levels of it. We'll see what happens and go from there. All right, let's go to Specialist Polo. One of the biggest things I've been working on is getting different types of farms going. So right now of course, I've had my nitrogen. I've got an oxygen farm going. Um, Actually, I've got 2 of those. I just started up a second one today. Because you find that you use a lot of condensed condensed carbon, and then carbon, as well as oxygen. So right now, it's like you almost can't have enough of it. The um, nitrogen works on many different levels. I can get many things out of it, but that's primarily what I needed out of for a settlement. That's another thing. I had another mission where I took over another settlement. So now I've got 2 settlements. Believes they could expand access to consult the priest entity nada. Hey, Eric, actually, you didn't just have some winds and rain. Um, I was just giving some information over to the Shawnee area where they actually had um, a tornado with multiple vortices coming out of it. Even from what I saw on the radar, there was multiple rotations. Um, from what I had seen, and then some of the storm chasers was also telling about it. It was on the north side of Shawnee, between the Grand and Highway 18, north of I-80 or I-40 there. So yeah, there was quite a bit going on. The backside of the storms looked pretty good, but the north side of the storms were definitely bringing in some trouble. It was more moving more of an east line, very little north movement to it, but north northeast, but primarily east. Channel 5 does have some damage. Also, News 9 completely lost feed. So something definitely happened there within their system. I mean, it was complete silence. So I hope everybody there at News Channel 9, KWTV News Channel 9 is well. I hope everybody's good. Um,
They're good. I'm watching them right now. They're back up.
okay, so I just received word they are back up, thankfully. So last thing we like to see is fellow Oklahomans, you know, being disrupted by various storms and tornadoes. Because Lord knows they go through a lot of tornadoes every year. All right, so it looks like we're going to try to find quartzite. Yes, north of the Shawnee Mall, uh, which was probably, I want to say it was about 2 miles north of it. Let's see, do I got some paraffin? I should have some paraffin in here. If not, I'm actually surprised I don't have any. Considering I've got a ton of it. Let's just go ahead and jam out with him right quick. This seems like a pretty cool dude. All right, so to find what we need to find, now that we've made it to this far within this mission, I had to work up to get a specific drive for this, which was this Atlanta drive, to find the purple
David, I'm
systems.
gonna leave the call for now. I'll be back in about an hour or so if you're still on.
All right, you're good. Let's see here. Oh, look at that space station. That almost looks like a pyramid. We'll come down here. We'll get into the space station, so that way we can save this area. Technically, I don't even see. Okay, there's some planet. Oh, what's this planet? Oh, looky there. Would you look at that? There's some quartzite. Well, let's just come down here first, and we'll still put a base down here. Yes, one of the missions was. Oh, okay. Let's see what's we got going on here. Let's see. Anomaly strength 31.5. Boundary failing. Environmental warning. It is a shattered planet. Oh, I've got one of these stored up from oxygen farm. We might just have to make another one right here. Actually, I plan on making another base here. I don't know what it is, but it looks pretty cool. Download the data. Let's come over here and see. Ooh.
Units received.
Another little critter. Yep. I think I might just find a good spot. And put a base up here.
Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received.
Yes, everything does look the same. Don't get me wrong, it does. So there's some things I just kind of have to remember what I scanned and what I didn't scan. Now here, I don't know. See, those are both the same. There are some of these boxes that are not the same as others. They are more, I think they're electric boxes. Oh, I fell. That was a pretty long drop. Let's see if I can fly out of here. I think this is one of those I was telling you about down here. You pick these up, the electric cubes. Yes. So it said some of them are looking a little bit different. Here we have the quartzite. My multi-tool was empty. Who did not refill it? I'll just go and, man. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I actually, this is a new one. So everything's going to be emptied.
Technology recharge.
I ain't going to worry about that one just yet.
Component repaired.
All right. So Yes, those are just multiples, so. Again, if you use the smaller part of it, you actually get more of what is actually in there. Yeah, you'll find that you get a lot of dirt with it too, but that's, to me, that's okay because you're going to be using a lot of dirt anyways here and there, or the silicon dust. Let's see here. What else have we got going? That's 700 units away. 700 units away. We'll see if there's anything closer. 700 units. Oh, there we go. There's one that 300 units. This area right here might be good to claim as a base. So that's what we're going to do. That way, I can always come back here, get some more quartzite, if I can talk this evening. Alright, so this is what I was going to do here. I don't know what it is. If I had to guess it, I'll bet you it's going to be oxygen. So this is what we're going to do since we got this here. Let's go ahead and put a building here. That way we can get the best sun possible. Let's go and I bet I'm going to have to make lots of, yes. now to go down there and get that other quartzite. There it is.
Technology recharge.
Some of this can get kind of tiresome and tedious, but you know what? I actually kind of like this. I definitely got to say this is one of my new favorite games. All right, how much do we have gathered up so far? Let's keep on going. I've really got to straighten some of this out.
Technology recharge.
All right, let's get this kind of started here. By the time I start placing some of this down, sun will probably come back up and I won't need it no more.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
There we go. I got power. That way I can come back here. But I gotta go to here and get some of my power from. After seeing a lot of this, I understand why a lot of people make just hopscotch bases, pretty much. Things that you need on specific planets that you don't have on your main planet, where your main base is. These are just like little posts, pretty much. Kind of works. Kind of really does. All right, let's come in here. I don't see that in there, so we'll come out here. We'll go ahead and click that as a save. Oh, look in this one. If it's not in here, then we'll just go out there to the main machine and pull it out of there. I don't see it in there. I know I got some. I've got many other storage units like that, so I'm not concerned. This has got 1750 in there, so we'll just throw that in here. All right. Come back over here. Now let's go back to the quartzite planet. Your bases. There it is. Then whenever I'm in there, I'll go ahead and go to the main computer and upload it. That way if somebody else wants to access it, they can. Don't matter. No biggie. But I do appreciate each and every one of y'all that tune in and watch my live stream. I'm just an amateur at this game playing. I'm not pro by any means. Will never claim to be. I'm just someone enjoying a good time having fun. Alright. So now, I know this was some work, but sometimes you just got to do some stuff like that just to get it working. Now that'll all be self-sustaining. There we go. go ahead and upload this base. Let's see here. Assemble the relatives. Okay. Let's see what happens here. All right, let's come over back up here. All right. What we're doing is we're going up there to where that star is with the diamond that goes around it, pretty much. Go up there and talk to Mr. Polo. Do I really read all that? No. Sometimes there's just too much reading. All right. So it looks like I gotta go back. Wait. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's right. I gotta go back to over here to this one area. I forgot. Not an entity is okay. Mainframe. I don't know what we're doing here, but you know, I think it's kind of cool. Still a thinking. You know what? I got an inverter mirror. I don't need to go off and do all that stuff again, because I've got an inverter mirror in my home base. Well, maybe I might not be able to do that. We'll see. Actually, come this way. There's got to be a distant world somewhere close by. Maybe I gotta go upwards. Oh, there we go. You know what? I think I'm almost going to be better off just going back to my base. Might have to go to the space station first and go back there. I think this is one of them good bases. If it is, it's going to be freaking awesome. I think it is. This is one of them bases, if I'm correct. You can come down the hall here and come in here multiple times and get specific augmentations. Okay, that is not an augmentation. Let's see what this one is. No. No. Darn. That would have been freaking amazing. Don't really need to do this, but you know what? Might as well. I'm in here. Some of these, like this, they will have different augmentation in those yellow canisters. Let's see if what's down this way. A lot of carbon. Nothing else. I'm not necessarily worried about carbon. I got plenty of that. Thanks to my oxygen farm. All right. Now let's see if it's in this one. I don't see it in there. We'll look in this one over here. I know it's not on the right. I am not seeing it in there. So we shall go to the last one. It's gonna be sad if I was trying to save time and I still can't save time. Mm-mm. Nope, there it is. Told you I had one. I didn't think it was gonna be in there, but I did. Come here to recent. All right. We need to add in. Okay, so it looks like I gotta grab some ion battery. Here we go. Yep. Let's go back up to the space anomaly. Get this party started. Yeah, buddy. All right. here we go. So it looks like it's going to have me go back in that one room. We'll come up this way. Maybe a little bit quicker. Yep. Let's see what it's going to do. Sounds like it's doing something. Or it looks like it's doing something anyways. Alright, well, that looks like that is completely finished. Why is my shield down? Depleting? I don't know. Oh, there it goes. Okay. The architect of reality has been altered. System is tethered to the universe. Return to space and seek. Alright, well, that'll be our next mission. Hold up, I gotta see these ships. There's pretty good size ships out there. Alright. What is it doing? Page seems momentarily lost. Oh, what? The stellar multitudes have objective complete. Manifestation of one-eye enemy, rebound space and time for the auto page. Let's go to one of my settlements. Make policy decision. Research leisure technology, high volume jukebox. You know what? We don't need necessarily a sodium mine, but let's give the people something good. Got this building currently upgrading. It is done. Yes, I've now added this AI robot here. He helps defend my settlement. I thought I had an amino chamber, but might not have. I've never crafted one. I don't think I have. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got plenty of those. I won't even craft them because I got plenty of them there in my base. Let's go to my next settlement. All right. So I really didn't have to do anything with this one. Well, I started out. I didn't have to add anything. Normally I add in the teleport, but this time it was already done in there for me, which I'm kind of glad because that'll help me out. Looks like we are $1.2 million in debt. We will get that fixed up and have this colony back and this settlement back in business in no time. At least I hope so, anyways. There it is. Alright. We'll go ahead and head back to the main home base. Now, I did have somebody join in with me on the Space Anomaly. He wanted to kind of know what was going on, how to play the game. You know, I told him I was, of course, still learning myself, but one of the biggest things he needed to do, and anybody that starts to play this game, work on your primary missions. Don't worry about doing the secondary missions and stuff like that right offhand unless you actually need to. Some of them you do have to complete some of that, but work on your primary missions. There's 3 primary missions: the Atlas mission. We go and pull them up here. You have 3: your Space Anomaly, your Atlas, and the New Beginnings. The secondary missions, you know, they're good to do, keep track of, but work on these and that'll help you progress pretty far. Whatever you gather up, don't sell, don't get rid of, especially when you're beginning, because you will use almost anything and everything that you find and come across. Oh wait, I believe it's down here. Put the amino chamber. Might be in this one right here. Yes. Now, there was one other. Let's see here. See, that's what we had to find. I've got the quantum computer, the activated quartzite. I'm pretty sure I can find that on one of the planets, but the other one is going to be crystallized helium. So that's what we're primarily trying to do. Get this mission done. So it looks like we're going to go back to our settlement where we have a visitor waiting. Let's see what this visitor wants to do. Case Scrapper Kau announces themselves with a flourish. They present their trade credentials and offer to sell plans for synthetic food service. Oh man, you know what? It may work out for this settlement. Let's see here. Now we can go back to the quartzite planet. We will come out here to outer space and then we will look for a planet that has quartzite. Because this one, of course, does not, I believe. No, it's got gold and cobalt. There it is. This is a rainy planet. I won't put a base here because I've already got a base in the area. It'd be easy to find for activated quartzite, since I kind of figured quartzite would be next to activated quartzite. Tell you what, if you were to make a base here, this would be a perfect place for a base. It's pretty flat.
Units received. Units received. Units received.
Alright, well, let's see if I've got some aqua jets installed on this. Wait, well. So it looks like I will be Yep, I need 4 of those. That way I can land on some water with this specific plane.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Units received. Units received. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Gotta come down here and get at least 4 of these.
Extreme heat damage detected.
Alright, so I need at least to find one more.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
There we go. Usually 3 on there, so
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
once I get to this other side, or get back to my ship anyways, we'll see how many animals I've scanned. Yes, it's all P. All right. Now, come to here. So 9 to 12. We'll just get paid for finding them. So on this, we have underwater, nocturnal, underwater, underground, always active. All right, so we got two more that's underwater somewhere. One of them is at night, the other one is the other time. So let's go ahead and jump out of here. Scan for the quartzite.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
I thought I installed it. Oh, that's right. I needed that. That's right.
Weather update. Storm clearing. Units received.
That is a great deal of that. That right there is activated quartzite. What I was looking for. I'll be able to get a lot of this. I'll be able to pass on some to Jesse and then make it easier for him. I don't think I've ever seen so much of a of a specific item in one area. Let's check my water, my air.
Technology recharge.
There's obviously a lot of this here. So we will take as much as we can. What are we sitting at now? 367. We need way more than that. Again, this is activated quartzite. I am out of juice on terrain.
Technology recharge.
I'm going to put that right there so it's easier to find. As I don't think I've ever been into another mineral deposit and there be such a huge amount of it here. Yeah, some of this is kind of dirty. It's got a lot of the silicate powder in there with it, but you know what? Sometimes it's still okay.
Weather warning. Incoming storm. Technology recharge.
Man, this deposit just goes on and on. This is like amazing. If there's anybody else that plays this and y'all see this live stream, comment if y'all have found a deposit just as big as this with the activated quartzite. We're now up to 836. Yeah, there's way tons here. I'm gonna see if I can get to at least 1,000 on it. Because it looks like as if it still goes back and back. You know I'm getting quite a bit of it if it's actually running
Technology recharge.
my ground manipulator. Empty. It's in a 922. I'd like to get at least 1,000 of it.
Technology recharge. Weather update. Storm clearing.
Let's see what this other deposit looks like. Yeah, some of it does regenerate as fast as I get it. It's like done up. I did some cobalt like that. Not cobalt, indium. And it was just crazy how fast it was regenerating. You finally hit the purple star. Well, I might be able to help you out on some of your stuff that you might need to find, like the quartzite and activated quartzite. Jesse, so whenever you join in, I'll meet you in the space anomaly, and that'll help you out, and then you don't have to do all the extra work that I'm doing. That's 1,061, and I'm happy with that. All right, let's go to discoveries. We're 10 of 12 now.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I'm gonna join you for a sec, this noise.
Underground.
I've been a quick lane. Hi, Eric.
Eric Jesse says hi. All right, so both of these next few critters are underwater.
Another quest. Just cause.
Let's see if I can go find these other two critters and get some extras nanites.
Play a horror game, so I'm gonna enjoy watching it.
What game?
Subliminal. It's a new one that just came out. I really kind of like it, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna try something that. Stay exactly where you're at. Or, yeah, stay in your planet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try something. Might be a little small, cheap, beautiful.
Let's see if we can find some ground.
So for the first time, it will not let me travel to you. Your
Well, ain't that freaking awesome?
what?
That my galaxy is my own.
Because I went into the space anomaly and it said warp to current warp calibration, and it only gave me the option for my galaxy. Only the option. I went offline for a bit, and all I got was the same usual: Starship AI valves, full of nano cables, subatomic regulators, fusion igniter.
It looks like I've got to go into 4 different planets. 4 more different
So how
planets.
much space? Have you found crystallized helium yet?
That's the only thing I have not found. And that's what I've got to go to the other planets for. There's more activated quartzite on this planet. But this is a radioactive planet. We'll see what this one...
Radiation protection falling. Units received. Units received. Units received.
See if I can hurry up and scan a couple things.
Radiation protection falling. Units received. Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Dang, only 29 class.
Alright. We will just claim every planet in this, and then we'll have this entire solar system ours. Or mine, anyways. Lithium. Man, this is Water World.
Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received. Radiation protection falling. Units received.
All right.
Extreme radiation detected. Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received.
Yeah, Jason. Hey. Yeah.
Okay, there's only 4 critters. All of them seem to be underwater. Underwater, underwater, yep. All right, so let's just get back out and go swimming.
Yeah, I lied. Maybe I do need more carbon.